Am I audible, guys? Am I audible? Alright, that is just for an online class setup. Hope you guys doing well, and if you are a student, you are surely attending the online class right now. For other people, it's a pandemic situation. But for students and teachers, it's an online class era. Some people may complain the global coronavirus for not studying. Some people may try to study with lot of struggles and distractions around them. This video is for someone who is facing struggles in listening to the online class with a very good learning mindset. Let's hop into the video. It's very much essential to create a good environment around us. Guys, just think back your college environment. Or if you're a high school person, think about your school environment for a second. You are in your classroom. With your inmates, you have listened to the class in a focused manner. Of course, with some chit-chats and some gossips with your friends, whatsoever. It's a classroom, you would find same kind of people around you, and you would have a lot of refreshments in between the classes like lunchtime, break time, time to change from one class to another once the session gets over. How awesome that is! But now we are isolated. We can't create that mind-blowing environment around us for studying. Yet we do some alternations in our environment. Look for a separate study room. Otherwise, if you have only a limited room, make your family members aware of your study timing. Let them know. According to your class time, ask them to retain silence. Allot a separate desk for your studies. In that desk, keep your study materials in an organized manner. Put a separate notebook for each subject. Also, keep some water with you. Otherwise, if you went out of the study room to sip some water, the distraction will play its role. We live in the age of distraction. Recent survey of undergraduate students says 50% of students were distracted with technologies by chatting, playing video games inside the universities. This is just a survey of in-person classes. Surely, the distraction rate would be much more higher in the case of online classes. Even though we are fully motivated to study and have the best intention to listen to the class, there is something that takes our attention out of us, which is nothing but the notification from our mobile. So, how to deal with that? Anyway, you should turn off your notifications. Use Do Not Disturb mode. Better, use Digital Wellbeing app in your mobile. It have the focus mode inside of it. It lets you to restrict the app for a while, which is distracting you. The next step looks somewhat crazy, but believe me, it's very much effective. Well, how to do that? Put a box at the bottom corner of the page where you are taking the notes. Count your distractions there. Whenever you feel distracted or not concentrated properly, make a count of it. While turning the page, your brain conscious about your distractions and tries to reduce it in the future. Now we are in an isolated environment. There is no teachers or friends who ask us to listen to the class. If success is like a mountain, you can't climb it without self-discipline. We should take these classes seriously. We should not switch between the apps while attending the class. Our self-control is decided when nobody is watching us. Drift quicker for what you have seen. Firstly, we should create a good environment. Second thing, we should track our distractions. The third tip is to acquire self-discipline. Other than these tips, I have got a pro tip for you guys. That is nothing but we should start practice all of the things discussed in this video. And that's it. If any teachers watching this, don't forget to share with your students, because these are all came from a student mindset. They can relate it easily.